Bitcoin is a ground up movement. If you're at the basement and you saw this early, you got paid. Now the big boys are coming in. Will you get in before them? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. I'm going to be headed to Abu Dhabi later on and hanging out with my friends and so forth and have a great time, right? If you've been watching, you know why I'm going to be in Abu Dhabi. Okay? All right, with that said, right, we're going to be having a great show today. We're going to be doing some technical analysis. If you want to trade this or even watch this show live so that you can gain the advantage beforehand, head over to levex.davincij15.com. I'm going to be posting more than just my live videos. Make sure you log in, subscribe, follow me here, because you'll get the inside scoop on the trades and everything that I do over the next little while. So make sure you head over there and subscribe at levex.com, or you could trade this at bybit.davincij15.com. That's bybit.davincij15.com. Link is in the description below. Don't forget to get some ID and so forth. Okay. With that said, the next gen is next genning. Look at that. Boom. Another explosive move, right? Pepe. Boom. Oh, boom. Like I said, I've been telling you. You know, I've been here the whole time. The whole time. You don't want to listen, right? I've been saying that, you know, yeah, it's a big risk. I get it. Meme coins are a big, massive risk. And I'm not going to say that it's not, because that would be a lie, right? It is the biggest risk you're going to take if you do take a meme coin risk in your life. Because why? They have extremely high probability of going to zero. Extreme. And if you accept that risk, right, there's also extreme high probability of you making a lot of money. Well, not extreme high probability of you making a lot of money. Just if you if you get lucky, right, and you hold your crypto, your meme coin, you have, if it goes higher, and if it does well, you'll make a lot of money. Only if it does well, right? And you have a lower probability of actually that happening, but that's how it is, right? Without risk, high risk, there's no high reward. Okay? And if you go, oh, I've done this before, I lost money on so many meme coins. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. so have I. Okay? All right, so suck it up, buttercup, right? I'm going to mention a couple of more meme coins here that may or may not do well, right? But I'll do my best to make sure they do, right? Here's another one. Wow. Boom, right? If you missed this, right? And then also here, right? Medieval Empires, not even a meme coin. The game has already started to, you know, do the play to earn part of it, right? If you want to play with me, on my team, because my team is the best, and there's going to be player against player, and my team rocks. So join, and there's going to be more bonuses and rewards if you join my LAN. There's plenty of areas on my LANs in order to join, to make some money and get paid and have fun as well. Moving on to the news for the day, you can find this in all the news links in the description below, even this. Some of the news that I do not go over. And let's start with big announcement from Michael Saylor tomorrow. Whew, let's see here. When was this tweeted out? Let's see. I can't tell. But on the 8th, it's the 9th. So maybe today. Yes. Sometime in today, we're going to see Michael Saylor announce, hey, you know what? I'm going to do another 4 billion. How? Simple, right? All those people who converted their stocks, right, because when you buy his debt, right, it's convertible debt to his stock, right? You buy the debt, right, with your cash. You watch the stock go up. Stock goes up, and you can say, yo, I want to convert my debt to stock, if you don't mind. They do that. They say, here you go. And then instead of selling the stock, because that would be dumb, they go and borrow against it. And then they do what with that cash? They give it to Michael Saylor. And repeat the cycle. You see the infinite money loop? Why? Why is it an infinite money loop? Because you print money when you go borrow it. Get it? Got it? Good. So everybody is starting to see, especially if you have like a lot of stocks like Microsoft, Amazon, you're looking at Michael Saylor and like, I don't want to sell my Amazon stock, but I want to keep that. But I want to do what they're doing and borrow against my stock, my Microsoft stock, keeping it, and then buy more Microsoft debt so that they can be convertible to more Microsoft stock. I like this idea. Damn. The infinite money glitch has begun. Make sure you have invested before they do. Choose not to. That's your fault. It's your fault insurance. You better have some your fault insurance. Because, man, this is easy money. You just buy Bitcoin. Easy money, right? Bitcoin is the one for easy money right now for anyone in this planet. It doesn't matter who. You buy it, you save it and forget it. You wait 8 years, and then all of a sudden, you will have more money than you thought was possible, right? And I'm going to show you, demonstrate that for you in a moment. Hang on, right? Breaking news. Amazon shareholders request the company explores adds Bitcoin to its treasury first. Microsoft and Amazon. Is Apple next? Oh, damn. The money glitch is on. That you have to see this coming. Now, whether, of course, you might say, well, eventually Bitcoin's going to go down because, it does this cycle thing. So I don't know if I want to do that right now. All right. If you don't do it now, right? Because here's the thing. I have a friend who called me up and says, God damn it. I didn't buy at $100 because I thought it was too expensive. I didn't buy at $1,000 because I thought it was too expensive. I didn't buy at $10,000 because I thought it was too expensive. I didn't buy at $60,000 because I thought it was too expensive. He's now buying at 100K. He says, I'm just, I'm tired of doing this, missing this. I don't care. I'm buying. You're not too late. Right? You will be too late if you go, well, I'm too late. You will be. You'll be like, oh, well, I always thought I was too late. I always thought. Just like my friend. He always thought he was too late. Always. Right? So the fact that you just don't understand that it's a limited supply and they have this money glitch where they can actually continue to buy more Bitcoin, put it on their balance sheet and raise the price of Bitcoin and then raise their stock and then do it all over again. The fact that you can't seem to grasp that through your skull and go and buy this thing is your problem. All right, let me now show you how a simple but effective strategy to be wealthy in the future. From the relief to returns, how much would the $1,200 investment in the BTC be worth? Remember when the COVID relief where they gave you $1,200 check and you went and spent it on crap? Well, if you bought Bitcoin with that, right, around $7,000, you would have got like 0.0717 Bitcoin. Fast forward today, almost 100K. That's $17,000. But wait, there's more. Bitcoin's going a lot higher than that. You could add a zero to that easily. Right? probably even 2 zeros in the future, right? Probably in like 8 to 16 years. Somewhere, definitely 2 zeros within that time frame. 2 zeros, right? And you're like, I can't wait that long. All right. You continue doing what you do, right? You continue spending all your money when you got it and, living page. This life sucks. This life sucks. Hand to mouth, all you want. But that's all up to you, right? You know what you must do. You have the future of how to live and how to get wealth in your hands right now. You just have to do what you need to do. Okay. 100K Bitcoin price from cyberpunk dreams to financial mainstream. Okay. Let's see here. Once dismissed as a fringe asset, the cyberpunks and tech enthusiasts Bitcoin has climbed through milestones after milestone from $1 in 2011. Yes, I remember that. And I was telling people to buy 2000 in 2013. I remember that. And people thought, oh, you just got lucky. And now over 6-figure mark in 2024. Yes, still luck, right? Alrighty. DeFi on Bitcoin network launches pre-mainnet and enabling non-custodial apps. You know what? I'd like to study if this application does one thing and one thing only, because how do you ensure Bitcoin and the Bitcoin network is frozen there and used only in the next network, the second layer? That is a question that needs to be answered. So, for example, through a time lock, right? And then they have to answer what happens when the time lock freezes, it finishes up. How does it release Bitcoin from the second layer back to the mainnet, right? If they can't answer that question clearly, they lying. Okay? All right? Do you understand? Now, let me give you an example of the question being answered properly on Lightning Network. Okay, so on a Lightning Network, it's a contract between two people, right, that agree, hey, they're going to agree to lock up some Bitcoins to each other, and they're going to do transactions between each other. And then, because they could do that, they could also do sub-transactions to other people. Okay? And so when they close up the channel, everybody gets their money and moves on. Or they can leave the channel open between each other. But at any point in time, they can close it and the Bitcoin network will clear their transactions altogether that they've made in between, the millions of transactions they've made in between. Done. It doesn't know about them, but it just decides, it knows the final result. And that's it. And so that's how it's done on a Lightning Network. That's not explained here. And that's my problem with a lot of these second layers. They obfuscate how that is accomplished. Now, a simple truth, right? Of, well, we have a third party company that holds it is okay. Just disclose that, right? It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be honest. Say, yeah, we have other people that are going to hold the Bitcoins and ensure that when, you release them on our network, it released on the Bitcoin network. That's fine. But just disclose that. When you try to obfuscate that, you're trying to hide something. You're trying to hide some sort of scam, right? That's what you're doing. Oh, poor Solana. Solana ETS faces SEC rejection roadblocks. Yes, because the old guard is still there, and they might prevent the Solana ETF. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, let's go on to some technical analysis. Before we do that, head over to bybit.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. Boom. Look at this. You know what? Exactly like predicted. I've been, you know what? I don't know if you know this. I've been talking about this forever, right? That Bitcoin was going to come up to the 60%. And if it reversed it here, and it did, we're going to have an epic alt season. And boom, we are reversing it. Heavy, right? We're seeing that here, right? So be ready. Be ready for an epic. This is only the beginning. It's going to be epic. In fact, let's do some technical analysis on where we're going to go here. Well, since I love the fibs, and you know, Bitcoin loves to stay in the Fibonacci sequences. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Dude, you have right here. Let me show you. Right to the 46%, right? We have a clear path, 15% down. Boom. And it's going to happen fast, right? So there it is. It's on a platter for you. We can go even lower, right? And go as low as the 70. Right, there it is, right? 43%, the 78.6, right? And even the 88.6. But the most likely target for the short term, and then bounce from there, right? Is the 61.8, which is the 46%. It is like written in stone. I even said that the last time I mentioned this a few days ago. Don't want to listen? Well, you don't want to make money. Alrighty then. With that said, let's take a look at the charts here. We're going to see this chart was finished, so we already hit the target. We saw that Bitcoin is trying to break higher, but it's failing. You can see there's clear failure here. 1, 2, 3 fails. So most likely we're heading in a downward trajectory. Let's take a look at this tool here, Trading Different. You can find links to this in the description below, and you can get 10% off your subscription to Trading Different. Links in the description below. So make sure you get that tool. You can see that we do have liquidity up here. Lots of people shorting this, but there is liquidity on the downside. So, but not as harsh. You see there's a lot more on the upside than it is to the downside. So effectively, this could reverse higher, more likely than it can go down. So we could quickly peak ourselves down and then go, peak ourselves down and then go. So be careful of that, right? There is enough liquidity at the lower levels. So if we go down to the 5 minutes, let's see if there's no red zones here. So we can say that there's a limited downward trajectory here. So we can go like, okay, well, it looks pretty bad here on the chart, but we've already filled all this in. So odds are this is going to reverse. So we need to look for some sort of reversal patterns on the lower time frames. Just give us a chance here. This wick down looks like we are finished here. So I would suggest we take a short-term trade here right now, with the wick being our stop loss. And 2 to 1 just above that's perfect. Just into that liquidity zone, just below the liquidity zone. So giving us a chance to get out without any kind of pain. And that would be our trade for today. Looking at Ethereum, we're finished with this Ethereum trade. Remember, that was a target and we hit it exactly as predicted. Let's take a look at Trading Different and see if we can get some sort of indication that we can go higher. Interesting. Whilst Bitcoin says we can possibly go higher, Trading Different here says no, we have more liquidity to go after the lower levels. The best thing to do is to to like do nothing on this particular trade here. Honestly, it's not clear enough for me to say, okay, because it could break down a little bit and then go higher. So we're going to wait for that to give us some more better signals. We're going to have to take the loss on this. I'm going to say, hey, you know what? This is a loss, right? We had some Wing out pattern here and failed, and it's clear that it's not going to go. So that's it. Let's walk away from that trade and look for another one. And so with that said, right, we are rolling over, and so we're still targeting. This is still targeting, I think. Yeah, because like, yeah, it wicked a bit above that. Still targeting around in that area, this lower area, for for the price action to go down all the way to the 203. Let's go to a higher time frame. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah, it's a little bit more clearer that the even lower time frames, lower levels are high liquidity, but it's too low for it to go down there. So we might go down to the 203. Yeah, see right here. But it's not like a massive, okay, we have to do it. So I'd have to say, again, I would wait for the 203 to occur before we make a trade. Right here. Before we go and to go, okay, yeah, that's it. I'm jumping in on any kind of trade for Solana, and that's the best option. You could try to go short this thing, but you don't want to short on a bull market. It's just not worth it. I used to do that, and I've decided to go against it. Shorting in a bull market, you can, if you want to. I'm not recommending this, but if you wanted to go short on this, right? Your stop loss is here. Your target's down here, which gives you a nice 2 to 1. But, right, be ready for it to take you out. It's a good trade. I have to admit, it is a good trade, actually. Right? There's a clear weakness, clear location down there. And so it is a good trade, even if it's not something that might pan out. It is a good trade. It is. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.